What up, quads? Hey, if you're watching this stream, I'm gonna put the link in the comments later on. We're starting a podcast. Give us a little follow.
Alright, we got a match about to begin.
Boy, y'all about to witness my trash skills.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? So, y'all streaming on YouTube?
Yes, we're streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
We shared it onto the PlayStation, not a PlayStation account. Shared it onto the group chat.
Oh my god, get that Doocy out of here. Dookie Doocy.
I'm just here chilling. I'm gonna watch the stream live while I'm just redoing the podcast.
Alright.
It's a good idea, but be careful because it'll echo back into the mic. I made that mistake last time.
Yeah, just keep your volume.
Alright. Well, what do we want to start off with on, talk about the Disney?
We followed.
Okay. Well, then let's start off with Disney.
Good moderator.
Alright, well then. The pressure. Let's start off with Disney. What do y'all think about all the announcements Disney's made for both Marvel and Star Wars?
Fantastic.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
That's been pretty dry as of late, besides the Mandalorian. So,
Yeah, if you honestly, if you want to be brutally honest, that's all they got.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is the Mandalorian.
And I'm sorry, like they did the whole Mulan thing. Mulan it was not that good of a movie.
Yeah.
And
that was my next thing.
okay,
It
so
was bad.
before we get on to anything, let's talk about Mulan. Mulan, if there was never an animated movie, that live action movie would have been okay. The problem is though, is that it tries to be its own thing.
Yeah.
And relies way too much on, trying to do callbacks to the animated movie.
You know, the one part that got me was just watching Mulan was like the cheesy, over the top fights. Did that pull you out of the movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, somebody commented on my post on Facebook talking about how it felt like a Jackie Chan fight scene.
Yeah, it honestly
And
did.
it was, honestly, it felt worse than a Jackie Chan fight scene. Like the intro, yeah. I see you, Ashton.
I think my biggest issue with Mulan, and I try not to talk too much about it because at least they tried, but I felt it had the same problem Lion King had. It felt overly forced in every aspect of it. The acting was over the top. The fighting, like y'all said, was over the top. And then on top of everything else, like they tried to force in like the kid named Cricket. That was probably one of my least parts of the movie. I just couldn't stand it. It wasn't my style of movie.
Well, that's my whole thing with the Disney live action remakes.
We need to locate a bomb.
I mean, what are you really expecting? They kind of played it close to the vest. I mean, literally.
Drone has located a bomb.
Shot for shot. Lion King is pretty much shot for shot the exact same.
Yeah. It doesn't, not just that, it's a shot for shot the same movie, but at the same time, it's a poor imitation of the movie.
Right. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed Lion King too.
10 seconds.
Well, see, Beyonce's voice acting was so bad.
Beyonce just does not need to act.
I agree.
She does not need to act at all.
Located a bomb.
Only
Make your way
movie that
to
she
its
did good in
location
was
and defuse
what
it.
was the movie with Idris Elba?
I was going to say Austin Power Goldman.
She was good in Pink Panther, I guess.
That too.
That's how bad.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't there a rumor or something that she was supposed to play Storm?
I saw that.
Yes.
Or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh god, I hope not.
Hope and pray that's
I think another issue I have, and somebody's gonna have to bite the bullet and talk about this, and by no means do I mean any disrespect towards any kind of strong female characters, but they force it, man. There's no reason to. Disney's known for their strong female characters. Just let it happen.
Yeah.
Are
See,
we talking about Mulan?
Everything, Mulan,
Locate
Ray,
a bomb.
just you name it, man.
I mean, my thing is you don't really have to do that. I mean, I could get behind it. Any character
Look,
giving me a reason.
oh, look at Ahsoka, man. People are going crazy for her, and it's just
yeah. See, it's one of those things. It's just like whenever it comes to them trying to make a story where, take for instance, the live action Beauty and the Beast movie, right? Okay, so they did the live action Beauty and the Beast. They made a huge deal about what's his name being gay, right? And
Four eliminated. Friendly mission
okay,
successful.
yeah,
LeFleur-
Gustav,
LeFleur.
whatever his name is, yeah.
LeFleur. Okay, so they made this huge deal about LeFleur being gay, but honestly, his role was so insignificant. There is mainly only thing they're doing is trying to wave the flag of, "Hey, look at me, I am being progressive," without actually being progressive.
It's disrespectful, man.
And honestly, that should be more of a slap in the face than anything.
Exactly.
I'd rather, if I was someone that was like the LGBT community, I would want it to actually be a good
You are.
character that had you're gay. No, no, but
That's not PC,
there,
man. Chill.
you'd want it to be, you would want them to have a good character, and then you find out later that they're gay. I'm actually trying. I had a good example of this the other day. There's a character.
It's diversity for diversity's sake.
Yeah, basically, it's basically just Disney trying to, yeah. Oh, we've got this. Oh, we got this.
Located a bomb.
And that way they can go around and say, "Oh, look at me, I'm progressive." You can't get, you shouldn't be getting mad at me.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
Yeah, but
And honestly, and that's where I have an issue with the Last of Us 2 game.
oh my god,
You know,
Nope.
Found a bomb. Make your way to its
I don't want
Oh,
to start on
no.
that, man.
we're gonna get started on it, but we'll hold off on that one.
Garbage, man.
So bad.
Or do we want to just go ahead and get started into that?
Oh, you brought it up, man.
You brought it up, might as well get started.
All right. So here's my thing. Again, it goes off with how Disney does the checklist stuff. You're doing it just so that you can have a checklist. If they really wanted to have us go for a character that is trans, compared to,
And then again, I will say this: she's not necessarily trans.
Yeah, that's my next question. I didn't know she was necessarily trans or not. That's what.
You have
I kept
dropped
saying
the
different
diffuser.
things about it.
Shit, I got the user on that.
Wait, whoa, hold up. Whoa, where are you?
She was like, I'm trying to think what it
just manly?
what Joel did to her dad and stuff. She was so motivated that she trained and got ripped.
Okay, but here's my thing.
Distracted.
Here's my thing about that, okay? So, what they could have done instead to make us, kind of go along with the character is introduce us to the idea that, the game flashbacks to whenever she was a kid, okay? So flashbacks to whenever she's a kid. You see her father.
I'm telling you, me and you came up with a better story idea for The Last of Us 2 in 5 minutes, just chilling
Bomb has been located.
on the phone. talking.
Mhm.
my whole thing with Abby is like, it's not even about like
Oof.
whole muscle things or people thought she was trans. My thing is,
Diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Yeah.
Down to one friendly.
Honestly, this is what they should have done. They should have started off. You show Abby as a kid. You see her dad it protects her from all the chaos going on. He's a doctor, so you follow along, and she sees her dad is trying to save humanity, right?
yeah.
So you have her seeing that. So you're building a relationship with her and her father, and the connection that they have. And then all of a sudden, whenever he tells her, "Hey, we've got something that's going to cure us all," she's all excited and happy. And then all of a sudden, this whenever it draws into the first game with Joel coming in, kills her father, and she sees all this. And, she's driven from then for revenge. So now you actually have a reason to understand and feel sympathy for her for the fact that she does kill Joel.
I thought
We need to locate a bomb.
if they were gonna kill Joel, okay, I'm not against killing a big character and to really push
Yeah.
the story forward.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Now if you're just doing it just for the hell of it, like Josh Whedon,
Drone
Yeah,
is located.
Josh.
this movie, yeah, that's not gonna work.
Your drone has found a bomb.
My whole thing with it is the way it happens is just so stupid. It doesn't even make any damn sense.
Mhm.
Like they wouldn't do that. This
Insertion
guy,
in 10 seconds.
I mean Joel, he didn't trust anyone in the first game.
5 seconds to go.
Holding a dad and his son back, like
You
what
found
do
a bomb.
you know,
Make
he's
your way to its
like,
location and defuse it.
I can't trust y'all. And then in this game, he's just like, hey, I'm Joel. This is my brother Tommy. We live down the hill over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kill me, but my name's Joel. Taking the back killed your dad.
Yeah, it was a lot wrong with that game, man.
Can't
Got a
believe
guy
it.
on
More
records.
Ghost of Tsushima, man.
Ooh.
That's a
Yeah.
robbery. Highway
Yeah.
robbery.
Yeah, man. Super robbery. That's I usually get worked up about like that over video game stuff. So, man, that pisses me off 'cause I enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima. That was probably the best game I played.
It was really good, yeah.
To me, Ghost of Tsushima is just better everywhere.
Oh yeah, it was an outstanding
Yeah.
game.
Now, I will say, Ghost is not criticism,
Like an
I-
Axis comment.
Drone going out.
I thought Ghost played, it was kind of like Assassin's Creed. It started playing like
Ooh.
an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on Valhalla. Valhalla was really good, man. I liked it.
Oh shit, man, I didn't know it was
Danny, to tell you the truth, man, I had to take a break from it. It's too much of a grind, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
This is
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I had fun with it. I'm just taking a break from it right now. We get back to it, but what I gotta do to level up and just
Dave, that was visual, man. There is a dot in that one room.
Secured. The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
I haven't even played Valhalla yet.
It's good.
It's really good. It's just such a grind, man.
Op 4 eliminated.
Go into battle with this group and then get killed in less than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I was actually
So,
reading some pretty good stuff about
yeah.
the Valhalla game and that how it does.
Bro,
actually
hold on, back
kinda-
up, back up.
Ooh,
Say
okay.
it one more time.
What
Valhalla.
about Valhalla, the Texan version of it.
So,
Valhalla.
I actually did a video on my my channel LordFarquaad91's. Check it out, peeps. Um, it was it was exploiting all the glitches. Well, there was a glitch called God mode where you can't be killed by anybody or seen. You could pretty much just walk through the game, killing everybody with ease. So that's how I beat it.
The new censorship?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was fun.
I mean, it seems like there always is some kind of like bug or glitch or some kind of God mode or aftermath.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Yeah.
Especially
Down to 10 seconds.
God.
Down to 5 seconds.
Major facts.
You know, I've
Op 4 has
said,
located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
we went on a rant and we got off the topic. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that's good.
What was the main topic? Disney? Oh shoot.
Yeah,
This podcast, it happens.
Yep. Damn, y'all.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it.
Ooh,
I've been putting on my captions. Dude.
just got droned in.
I got a Cali out there on that tower. So be careful.
Yeah, I just got droned in. Man, if you want to jump back to the whole Disney thing,
Where we leave off on Disney? I forgot what we were talking about.
we were talking
Talking about Mulan.
Okay.
well, I think
I
we're,
haven't seen it,
yeah,
so I can't believe I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. But I heard it was trash.
it was bad. It was bad.
Best. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. You know, I will say, I kind of touched on this a little bit. Of course, I'm a Star Wars fan. Star Wars was awesome.
Yeah.
Same thing with Marvel. That Indiana Jones confirmation, that was nice. That's the one I was looking for right there.
I just got sat down by Thatcher. He's one shot.
Not Thatcher, but Maverick.
No, was it Maverick?
Bottoms.
No.
No, he's
So, I think one of my
upstairs.
Op 4, last operator standing.
he's fireplace downstairs, rotating.
Oh, he's gonna push Solarium. He's going back towards Solarium.
He's main entrance.
That's probably looking at hold right there. He said got quiet. He in focus mode now.
Yeah, I'm in focus mode.
Yeah. This is not a very
Alright.
good game for podcasting.
Yeah.
All Cell sees is red.
Danger.
So one of the things about Disney, what I think Disney has done right, is that they acknowledge the fact that they had a chance to go to the Super Bowl with the Star Wars franchise, and they threw a pass in the 1 yard line. They ruined it, but they're making it up, man. This whole
They haven't ruined it all of it. They've only
Yeah.
ruined the sequel trilogy.
yeah, but
Which-
Trash.
the Mandalorian,
Okay,
man.
here's my understanding. How much money did they spend on Star Wars?
4 billion something?
Yeah, so $4 billion. Okay. So $4 billion. Release 3 movies and not have a single iota of a plan. How?
Well, it's quite easy. It's whenever they originally started off with a plan. That's my thing. Is when they first released the movie. Oh man.
You know, I want to say, Dan, that is you're right. It said that Obi-Wan was actually the original parentage of Ray.
There was a
And,
yeah.
and it switched like 4 or 5 damn times.
Well, here's my thing. Do you remember the game Disney Infinity that came out? It was like,
Down to
well,
10
anyways,
seconds.
in that game, there's dialogue between Ray and Kylo,
5 seconds
where
to
he
insertion.
100% calls her cousin. He's like, "Fight by my side, cousin."
Bomb location secure.
And
See, they probably was gonna go that route. You know, that just kind of boils back to the whole
be still.
deal of if they don't know what the hell they're doing, they're just grasping at straws, man. They're just throwing whatever.
Yep.
And I'm sorry that I mean that could work for a smaller budget movie whenever you're just trying to. Yeah, but for Star Wars, a movie that's gonna one has billions of fans, one that is going to make you money, and you're it's going to do all that, yet you're not going to give it the time of day to give it any respect on trying to come up with a story.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. See, this is my thing.
Hey, they're pushing garage.
Yeah, they breached.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it.
My whole thing with it, 7. Just take 7. What is it? You hold 3 numbers. You say it's 9 years. Just to deny it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, okay, I can understand, the first film, you're going to be kind of, gun shy, so you're going to try to just, redo what worked. That's understandable. But you should at least have some sort of plan for the rest of the stories. And you have the fact that J.J. Abrams handed off the story because what he does best, coming up with a whole bunch of these open plot threads for you to unravel. And then Rian Johnson just came in and said, "You know what? Screw all that." He said something.
I thought it was bad. Hold my beer.
Yeah.
I mean, my whole thing with that entire sequel trilogy is the complete character assassination of Luke Skywalker.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. But what about my boy Finn, man? He could have been one of the best characters ever written in Star Wars, and they straight dropped the ball with him.
Well, they did some shady stuff with John Boyega.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to say, you just look at all the fact that John Boyega does not want to do anything.
They had to push tight, man. There we go.
Op 4 eliminated.
I was watching with that because he's been very vocal on Twitter.
Yeah. They basically shelved him, and they were like, "Oh, he's just a funny black sidekick character." That's basically what Disney did. Like, wow.
But in my eyes,
Very
yeah,
outspoken.
he was amazing, man. He was probably the saving grace of the first two. Him and Kylo, Adam Driver was awesome in my opinion. But
I mean, I didn't know to the extent of what he was talking about until he posted something on Twitter where it was like the American poster has him like front center, he's like big, he's like, his profile, his bust is as big as, like Luke and Leia. And then the Chinese poster, he's like a little tiny snippet hidden off in the back of the poster, and he's like, what the fuck?
so
Why would they do that to me?
yeah.
Right.
Well, here's my thing, though. So think about it like this: the first film. Let's break it down like character by character for the Star Wars trilogies, okay? So Finn, first film, they set him up as to be this character that, he's a stormtrooper that has, found his heart, pretty much. He's not evil.
I hate to cut you off, Seth.
Yeah.
Finn and Ben Solo should have been the main damn characters.
Oh my
Yes.
God, yeah, it would have been awesome.
Yes. and I'm, I understand why they wanted to, have Ray. Again, you're going back to the whole idea of Disney just wanting to get the check mark. Yeah, and I've seen a lot of people try to say, well, what about Luke? Well, what about Anakin? Well, they were set up as reasons why. Why was Luke such a good pilot? Well, the speeder that he used on Tatooine is not that much different from the fighter planes. He did good with the speeder.
Oh, what is Skyscraper? Hold on, I never played Skyscraper before. What's that?
Skyscraper's pretty good. Okay. All right, so you got so they set him up as to be Anakin Skywalker. Same thing. They set him up. They're using story beats to explain why these characters are the way they are. Whereas Ray, she's never flown anything in her entire life. Might have fixed something. Yeah. She might know how to fix some things, but also she knows how to fly the Millennium Falcon.
Okay,
she knows how to fix it.
Yeah, but hold on, Seth. To add on to what you're saying, before we pass on to that, she clearly states in the movie that she's been stranded there since she was a kid and has never left that planet. So that implies directly she's never flown anything in her life.
I mean, there's a scene where they're like, they fly to the planet where Maz Kanata's or whatever's at, and she's like,
so much green.
But she's telling him that. Yeah.
Okay.
But she can fly not only the Millennium Falcon, but before that, a whole different style of ship, just something that they're not even the same thing.
I hate to say this, I could forgive you, Ray. This or that, bringing Palpatine back, it doesn't make sense.
No, I'm sorry, I can't forgive
I cannot forgive Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
I cannot.
You didn't.
Luke Skywalker, the most hopeful. I mean, the guy that forgave his dad, who committed mass genocide and killed kids, never gave up on him, forgave him. Oh, but then he had a moment of weakness.
Yeah.
I almost killed my nephew. And you're just like, what? No.
Yep.
There's good in my father. I can sense it. My nephew's having a bad dream.
that would be.
What the hell?
Wait, so
I'll never be able to tell you how unimaginably mad I was the moment Ray goes up to Luke, hands Luke Skywalker his father's lightsaber. I mean, Darth Vader to Anakin, it's the same damn lightsaber, pretty much. He just grabs and throws it over his head.
Oh my God, yeah.
I wanted to leave the theater. I was like, I'm done. It's bullshit. I'm over it. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm over it.
Yeah, you got.
It's like, has anybody or any of y'all seen Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah.
Bomb location compromised.
Unfortunately.
Luke's, unfortunately, when Luke his father goes to grass, and Ray throws the lightsaber, and he just catches the lightsaber.
Yeah.
And he's like, a Jedi's weapon deserves more
Op 4 has located
Isn't
the bomb.
that the most ultimate fuck you, Ryan Johnson?
Well, think about it. Look at how all the interviews that he gives. You can tell how pissed off he was at all the shit that Ryan Johnson was doing.
I mean, he basically handicapped the whole damn franchise because of his retarded decision.
Yeah, they massacred my boy.
Got a blitz.
Oh, my bad. I stole somebody's kill. My bad. Oh, no. God. Dang.
Trying to get you out.
I queued one shot on lobby stairs.
You killed me, Daniel. What
I did? No, I didn't. I did kill you. My bad.
the hell? Seth, we could probably have a whole podcast over Star Wars.
Yeah, let's change.
Stupid decision.
Yeah, let's change the subject a little bit, man.
Yeah, because I'm completely like out of the loop. I don't know nothing about Star Wars.
Okay.
We got Key out of his
Let's
Okay.
jump on this right. This is a subject I know that I want to talk about, and I'm sure our future listeners will want to talk about too. What about this recast for Black Panther, man? It's too soon. I mean, I'm not saying that it shouldn't do it, but I mean,
You know, I'm gonna be
Op
honest.
4, last operator standing.
I thought they should have done a way to take homage to
One friendly operator remaining.
But I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a story. I mean, you watch the first movie.
Yeah. And so yeah,
Time limit
cool.
expired.
We won that one. So yeah, it's a,
So are they gonna recast him or not?
no.
yeah, it's already been confirmed.
Yeah.
Wow.
And see, I don't know. My whole deal about that is that I understand why they're not going to recast. It's a very honorable thing to do.
Dang it,
But-
you beat me by half a second.
It's something. What, you want Captain?
No, you got him.
No, come on, take him.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Okay. So, it's a very honorable thing to do. He does, he does fit the role. But what do we know about Marvel? Marvel does not care if you played an actor. They will replace you. We've seen that happen. We've seen that happen with the Hulk. We've seen that happen with Rhodey. So, I mean-
understand what you're saying, but then again, what's his name?
Be advised, a bomb
played
location has been
Rhodey
compromised.
before Don Cheadle.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah,
But Terrence Howard's like, he didn't pass
Op
like
4
tragedy,
located a
he
bomb.
passed away.
Protect it.
that is true.
It's a big difference between them and what happened to Chadwick, man.
They replaced-
Down to 10 seconds.
That's so they never.
I
So,
understand it was
he, it was money. He was wanting to be paid Robert Downey Jr. money
Op 4
for a character. Well, because apparently, here's the thing though. Apparently, he was the one that suggested Robert Downey Jr. To Marvel, because he was good friends with Robert Downey Jr. and everything else. Marvel apparently had made a whole bunch of deals with him, and pretty much turned around and said, "Nah, we don't need to do that."
Damn.
So here's another thing about Marvel. We all know the whole story behind Miles Morales, and I'm super excited. But which Peter Parker is gonna die?
Oh, talking about for the upcoming Spider-Man movie?
One of them has to, because
I'm gonna guess it's either gonna be it's gonna be
it's
Tobey
probably Toby.
Maguire
He's
and
older,
Andrew.
yeah. Which is sad, but
Sucks 'cause he's the best,
yeah.
he's the best Spider-Man in my opinion.
Yeah.
oh, no doubt.
I agree.
Andrew was good. He just had he was screwed by bad writing, man.
I just could not get into
Yeah.
I liked
He
it.
was a better Peter Parker than Spider-Man.
No, I wouldn't even say that. I would say his Spider-Man's better than his Peter Parker. And because here's the thing, Peter Parker is not supposed to be this. Peter Parker's going to be supposed to be kind of the nerd. Not really so much the nerd, but he's not going to be the guy that is super popular and can do all this cool stuff. Tom Holland does it pretty good because he kind of has like this real geeky
Tom Holland's
attitude.
Iron Man sidekick, basically.
Yeah, and then you had Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire has the role of being the, nerd, the old school nerd, pretty good down. Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, this Peter Parker, he skateboards, he does all this stuff, so he's more of just this real hip, guy. He just is dorky as all get out.
Hey, he's up there on the hatch. It's Zero. He's full.
His Spider-Man's pretty good. His Spider-Man is sarcastic and everything else. A little bit on the borderline of being a douche, but
Yeah.
15
When you're
seconds.
talking about like small knives, that's
yeah.
Expires in 10 seconds. Mission failed.
Yeah.
Friendlies were eliminated.
I'm just trying to figure out how they're going to bring back Doc Ock. Because it's Alfred Malone.
Just didn't he die in the second movie?
Yep.
Well, in that universe he did. So,
yeah, there've been like multiverse type thing, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
With Doctor Strange, because then he's supposed to be.
Hey, take Cap.
Spider-Man?
Excuse me. Yeah. So far for the new Spider-Man movie, we have Tom Holland and Zendaya and Ned. So we got the main three. We have Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, Alfred Maloney. We
Who is
have
she?
Andrew Garfield. Who? Kirsten Dunst?
No, this op I got.
Oh, Rooney? She's
Yeah.
the new one.
Yeah.
She has the laser deal. So then you have Charlie Cox. Daredevil's going to be in it.
That's gonna be awesome.
That's
Yeah.
Ooh, I like her gun.
he is Daredevil, man.
Yes, he played the Carter Daredevil.
Yeah.
So she set traps the way she did.
Compromised.
Way better
Yeah.
than
Op 4 is located a bomb. Ready for assault.
Get off there, man.
was trash. Seth, you might be the only one alive that actually
No, so
we hope.
okay, so
What, Seth? You like the movie?
the Ben Affleck
Okay,
Daredevil
hear me
movie,
out.
you don't even have to hear me out. The director's cut is a lot better than the crap that we got from
Located
the
a bomb. You're
yeah.
ready to engage.
You have to release a movie director cut, kind of like the Snyder cut. The movie's bad. The original
Nah. Okay, that's not necessarily true. Because think of Blade Runner.
Ooh, man, come on. You know it's true.
Well, Blade Runner wasn't bad in the first place. Blade Runner was good.
No, the theatrical cut for Blade Runner was shit.
Dude, I actually love
With the narration, you gotta be joking.
I could watch it, yeah. But I love Blade Runner just in general.
Yeah, I love Blade Runner too.
What happened to that Ridley Scott? Did someone like kidnap him, aliens abduct him or something?
I don't know.
Crispy little headshot right there. What a pushing.
I was pushing through. Crap. I guess it's like the break room office areas. I don't know the exact name of it.
Yeah,
Ooh. Oh, they are pushing.
Yeah, I was about to say actually that horizontal's a little bit too much.
And see, I think people about to start giving up on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Why giving up on Netflix?
Well, I mean, there's been some drama,
Yeah.
HBO Max doing this thing, and this
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that whole HBO Max thing, it's not going to be as good as they're hoping it to be.
Mission failed.
HBO Max, because right now you've got Legendary Pictures,
The
who's
Snyder Cut.
fixing to sue. You've got
It's gonna hold though.
yeah, it's there. A bunch of these people that are coming in and talking about they're going to be suing HBO. He's thinking about like this: HBO has for the Godzilla versus Kong movie. They only had a 25% stake and into the film, and it was mainly for distribution, yes. But they only put in 25% of stake. Legendary put in 75%. Legendary almost had a deal with Netflix for $250 million, and HBO blocked it. And then apparently Legendary is not getting as much money as they should be getting.
Use your drone to locate the bomb.
I don't really care. I just want one.
I kind of hope that it just holds because I want to watch King Kong Country Club.
Yep.
I want us to invite all of us over.
Yeah.
We can watch it. That way I can talk shit to you the entire movie.
Bro, Kong is gonna. You know what? That's a good topic. King Kong is gonna murk Godzilla, bro. It's gonna be so nice. Oh my god.
No. I want to know. I want to know what drugs you're smoking, so that I can make sure that it gets banned.
Hold on, kids. I do not condone drugs, but I do have one here, and it was really nice. And I'm gonna tell you right now.
You had a bowl of cereal.
A bowl of cereal,
bowl of
yes sir. Bowl of wheat thins. That's not even a cereal, bro.
Some crackers, what the hell? I mean, technically, you can't have a bowl of crackers.
Just imagine having a bowl of wheat thins, just a milk.
It's so nasty, dude.
The breakfast of champions there.
Oh god.
I mean, we're solid. I'm about to blow this. No, I ain't. I gotta be.
But yeah, I've just been seeing a lot of people, just praising HBO Max with all the shows. Like just,
Big Brother's
I don't know,
incoming.
people just giving up on Netflix.
The diffuser is no longer in your
There's
possession.
a lot of content off there, and they took off their thing.
Friendly operator remaining.
I know that hurt.
Probably keep Netflix just for The Witcher.
I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
The Witcher was nice, man.
Oh, The Witcher? Oh yeah, it was nice.
Even if that's what the thing about The Witcher is, even if you've never played the game, the show held up, and I love that.
Yeah, they tried to do the thing.
You have been eliminated.
You hear
Yeah,
me?
you have complex history of the show, or the games, or the books, or anything. It's a short story.
We should have that Jonathan segment, Mount Rushmore, baby.
Oh god. Hey, but any you ever seen Ozark?
I actually
Yeah.
haven't. So many
Me
people
either.
told me to watch Ozark.
Yeah.
Bro, it is amazing.
Dude, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
It's awesome, bro. You love it. I mean, my gosh, I'm obsessed with that show. I'm ready for the last season.
Man. Oh, so what I was getting at, guilty pleasure movies, man. And y'all can hate if you want to. I like the Man of Steel movie. I know it wasn't great, but I enjoy it, man. Like,
Okay, the Man of Steel movie is one of the best of the DC films, but at the
Oh,
same
yeah.
time, we're talking about character assassination of Jonathan Kent. Honestly, we said character assassination of Superman with him killing Zod.
oh yeah.
But
No, I'm
what are
not
you
by
gonna
no
ex-
means. Yeah, I'm not saying
What
it
are you
was.
gonna expect from a guy that he said that if he ever did a Batman movie, he would have Batman
5 seconds.
raped in prison. I mean,
Wait, who did this?
Zack Snyder.
Bomb must be located.
Zack Snyder.
Oh, my.
He said that
With fucking Zack Snyder, man.
He said that, really?
yeah.
Why do fans
J-
love this motherfucker
Here, whenever I die,
Single-handedly destroyed a cinematic universe by itself.
Oh, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like DC had some dookie movies, but I like the Man of Steel. Like, you know, that's just me though.
Yeah.
I didn't like Man of Steel because it wasn't really Man of Steel. I mean,
See it, but I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it for what it was.
Oh yeah, I mean it was a lot better than Green Lantern.
oh, the Green Lantern movie was horrible.
That movie yeah, that movie doesn't
You
exist.
ready to set?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like 12 health. Okay, hold on. I'm about to read off the comment about Zack Snyder made.
Ashton said he can't hear my mic. Can y'all hear my
I can hear.
audio on y'all's video?
Bro, enter. Oh my god. Ah, bro, what is happening?
Okay.
It's trapped. There we go.
Okay. So this is what Zack Snyder said back in 2016. He said everyone says that about Batman Begin. Oh, Batman's dark. I'm like, okay, no, Batman's cool. He gets to go to a Tibetan monastery and be trained by ninjas, okay? I want to do that. But he doesn't like get raped in prison. That's what happened in my movie.
That's the dumbest thing.
What?
And you're just sitting there, and then of course, what does he happen? He makes Batman versus Superman. You're just sitting like, oh, you know, that's great.
I mean, does that make any sense?
Nope.
No,
And this is all these DC. I'm talking, and this ain't even like a Marvel versus DC thing. This is just like a straight up DC fan. Zack Snyder, our savior.
It's okay. So think of it like this.
Please give me the Snyder Cut. I can't take it.
Yeah, give me the Snyder. Oh, look, the Snyder Cut is real. Oh, wait, they're having to add like $4 million more dollars into
Yeah,
this.
it's real. After they've spent like a whole
Enough.
other movie's budget to try to fix it, you know.
Yeah. After like 4 or 5 years after the film came out, so we know, hey, here's some mistakes to not make. And
Yeah.
God, that's
Boy, they bury fucking Josh Whedon.
yeah. I really don't see Josh Whedon making another like comeback in film for a while.
Welcome, Captain.
His ass.
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing.
With
So
good reason.
everybody blacklisted him because all the stuff that he did. But are they going to do the same with like Ezra Miller? Because remember, he got caught choking and punching a woman out. You know,
They ought to do it to Amber Heard.
Amber
Oh,
Heard.
100%, man.
How are you going to?
I support Johnny Depp, boys.
You know, if it was Johnny Depp that really did it,
Yes,
if
sir.
Johnny Depp, if the roles were reversed, and Johnny Depp has been the one that was abusing her, you know, he would never get any work ever again.
Oh yeah.
But we know that she did it to him while he was trying to deal with his addiction with drugs.
Yep.
Yeah. But he was trying to deal with his addiction with drugs. And she abused him. And yet, she's going to get to walk away scot-free being, you know. Yeah. Yeah, let's.
Slap on the wrist. Don't. No.
Dude, like her comments on it too, they were insulting, man. Like she had a comment, and I'm not gonna quote it because I don't want to look it up. You could look it up, Seth or Kieran or Tyson, if you want to. But she said something in the lines of, "Signatures on a piece of paper won't affect my future in Hollywood." To me, exactly.
Mhm.
I'm like, to me, that's you confessing it right there.
I'd have been
Can
like,
y'all hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk as low as I can because Brandon's trying to sleep.
Ah.
hear you loud.
And you know,
But see, why you got your display like that, man?
I see. I don't know how to.
Display.
I don't know how to change up the display.
I think you can fix it because I don't.